Canada's Wonderland is situated only 25 kilometres from Toronto, and with it being home to over 200 rides and attractions, it is easy to see why it's one of the top tourist attractions in Canada. However, today we're going to count down the top 10 rides at Canada's Wonderland. Starting off at number 10, we have Wonder Mountain's Guardian. And no matter whether you are looking for a fun family coaster or just another interactive laser game, then this very unique ride has you covered. Themed towards many mythical creatures, once you have boarded your ride vehicle, you will begin by heading up the mountain, completing a small roller coaster layout, and then being met by many 3D screens displaying the storyline. However, here is where it gets cool, as not only do you physically drop 30 feet, but you are also equipped with a laser gun, meaning that you can shoot the targets and see who gets the highest score in the group. Have you ever been on a unique ride before? Well, if so, you have definitely not been on our number 9 spot, Soaring Timbers, as with it pretty much rotating, spinning and flipping you through the air at 66 feet tall, it has definitely taken the words unique and petrifying to the next level. Yet for me, what makes this 2-minute ride so amazing is that with there being not one but 2 gondolas facing each other whilst you soar amongst the trees, it is so funny to watch the people opposite you scared faces on the ride. Just remember, they can also see yours too. If you are looking for a little bit more of an intense experience though than Soaring Timbers, then do not fear, as our number 8 spot, believe it or not, is just that. This is Sledge Hammer, and wow, is this ride for the thrill seekers out there or what? Similar to many of your flat rides though, you will begin by taking your seat in one of 5 8-person gondolas, and from here on out, words literally cannot describe how scary this ride is, as in a nutshell you will spin around in multiple directions, be shot up to 79 feet, free fall, tilt and much more. So yeah, this is definitely not for the faint of heart, but if you do get a chance to ride, it will definitely not be one that's forgotten either. You can't have a theme park without a Woody, and Canada's Wonderland is no exception. As for our number 7 spot, we have mighty Canadian Minebuster, and despite it being both very basic and a little bit rough, this is such a fun classic that will quite literally blow you away. Da-ding ding. But on a genuine note, as soon as you have left the station building and climbed the lift hill, you will experience everything from classic wooden drops to airtime hills to turns to tunnel sections to every upwards helix that you can imagine, creating an incredibly enjoyable ride for both adults and kids alike, especially if you get the back row. For our number 6 spot on our top 10 list, things are about to turn a little bit wild, as we have Wilde Beast, the park's second and my personal favourite wooden coaster. Unlike mighty Canadian Minebuster though, this is not for the faint of heart, with once you have boarded your train, which for the best overall experience we would recommend the back, completing of course your classic wooden elements, just a lot faster and more intense than you may expect due to its 1997 transformation. So the question is, do you think you have what it takes to take on the Wilde Beast? Comment down below. Top 5, and coming in for this position we have Vortex, where you and up to 23 others will get the opportunity to board a very unique ride vehicle for, let's just say, a very unique attraction. Nevertheless, before we do begin to talk about the ride experience itself, with it being only one of 3 rides situated around the famous Wonder Mountain, already it is a must do, and the ride does not disappoint either, with it not only featuring many intense twists, turns and drops, but also due to this ride being an invert, it means you do all of this while your car is dangling and tilting from side to side. How cool is that? If you are scared of heights, then skip to number 3, as taking our number 4 spot we have Drop Tower, and as you can probably guess by the name, this is not for the faint of heart. Standing at a height of 230 feet in the air, already I know that some of you are like, no way Jose, but it does not stop there, as after you have slowly rise to the top and see the spectacular views of the park and surrounding area, you will plummet back down to earth at a speed of 100 kilometers per hour, and you do not need to be a rocket scientist to know that is intense. Here we are at the top 3 rides at the park, and for this position we have got no other than Behemoth, the park's B&M hypercoaster, and for any of you non-theme park enthusiasts out there, this means that as soon as your lap bars have been lowered and you have climbed the 230 foot lift hill to the top, you will complete many huge drops, airtime hills, twists, turns, helixes and literally everything that you can imagine, all within the 2-minute duration of the ride. And therefore, with all of this and the awesome scenery too, there is no doubt in my mind that this monstrosity of a ride is a must do. Ding ding. Between number 2 and 1 it was tough. However, after a lot, and I mean a lot of consideration, we have decided to put Yukon Striker at the number 2 spot. And where do I begin when talking about the ride? As if I was going to talk about every great part, we would quite literally be here all day. But here are a few of my top picks. Now for starters, I have got to talk about the ride layout, as not only is this the tallest and fastest, but also longest dive coaster in the entire world. However, we are nowhere near over yet, as in addition to this, with the 21 seat car, the throughput is very quick, meaning a shorter queue time, and nothing beats dropping through an underwater tunnel. We have made it to the number 1 spot, and in my opinion the best ride at the park is going to Leviathan, and wow, is this ride amazing. Similar to such rides as Behemoth, this B&M coaster offers a huge variety of drops, overbank curves, airtime hills and much more. Yet what makes this ride so awesome is that unlike Behemoth, this ride is almost 100 foot taller and travels at a speed, and get ready for it, of 92 miles per hour, making it the tallest and fastest coaster in Canada. So yeah, this ride really is for the thrill seekers out there, but with also so much fun on the traction, I think it is very easy to see why it is the best ride at Canada's Wonderland. Thank you all for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.